Let's begin.
We start with the first laugh. Kevin James talking about tennis balls on people's walkers.
One older guy wanted to take a picture. God bless him. He had a walker. First off, is there going to come a time in my life where I see a walker without the tennis balls on the bottom? Honestly, all the technology we have nowadays, could we please slow down production on the next iPhone and just dedicate a couple guys from Apple to work on the tennis ball, on the walker problem we have running rampant in this country? It's going to take them, 7 minutes? They'll bang out a solution? This guy had an active walker, too. He had a handbrake on the walker. How fast are you walking? I thought walking was the problem. That's why you got a walker. You got a walker. Now you have a handbrake on the walker in case things get out of control. Because you never know when you're walking along a highway, someone sneaks up behind you, bumps the horn, you get all crazy legs and river dance off into the woods.
Well, did you end a relationship this weekend? Did you say, nope, go out on a date, been in a date for a while, and you finally went, this is it, I'm out, gone.
Okay.
Adios. But it was for kind of maybe a bizarre reason.
Oh.
Have you ever bizarrely ended a relationship because of a bizarre reason? You can text 417-659-9797. Let us know. Love to hear if you've got a bizarre reason for ending a relationship. Some of, like, for instance, it's kind of the old Seinfeld thing. She's got man hands.
That girl's a quiet talker. What? Yeah.
And it's like, they did whole episodes on it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah. I don't think I ever... Maybe I was too judgy. Maybe I never went out with a girl that had man hands in the first place. Or
well, sometimes, like on that, they didn't notice.
Mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden, there were certain situations like they put their hand on theirs or something, and then that was the first time they did it, and they went, whoa.
Yeah.
Your hand is as big as mine.
That's a good point.
I can't if your lady's hands were bigger than yours, would you be like, nope, can't do this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We might match in every other way, but you couldn't do it.
So I'm admittedly loud, and I know I am, but I am all the time. And I went out with a girl once, and it's like in the car, just while talking, it's like, is she deaf? Does she know how loud she's being right now? And I'm loud. That didn't end up going anywhere. I don't know if that's exactly why I ended right then and there. I think that was more a drift apart thing, but maybe it was because she's like, this guy doesn't even like me screaming at him. She was so loud.
She might have been looking at you going, he's a quiet talker.
Nobody says that about me. You think she was also going, he is so loud?
I think she probably was looking at you going, no, because if she was louder than you,
she is.
She thought you were a quiet talker.
I think she might have hearing issues. I don't know. I've lost track of her.
Other things people are saying, texting in right now at 659-9797. Somebody said the first time they saw their feet looked weird. And he didn't go into specifics about how they looked weird. He just says they looked weird.
So they must be very strange.
Like aliens or what?
Right. She's got 9 toes on the left. I am curious too, and as far as specifics go, pictures, please.
I didn't like the way they chewed gum. Oh, if you're a smacker of gum like that, I would. That would be it. I'd be like, we can't do this.
I could see that. Yeah.
Somebody said they ate pizza with a fork on the date.
Man, I seen my kids ridicule their grandpa for that the other day. And he had to explain to them, I have dentures. I can't bite and pull like you guys can. So maybe they had dentures.
I can't bite and pull. There's a line.
That's funny.
She said they took me to play bingo on our first date.
Well, that's good if you're 70.
But apparently they were not into it.
Or the right personality. I mean, there are people that love bingo. My wife likes bingo.
And it could, but I think it's in maybe not our first date.
I've never even debated taking a date to bingo.
Maybe. I'd love to know if that's taking a first date to bingo, pro or con.
The only way I'm doing that is if I find out about this girl, it's like a mutual friend's like, what is she like? I want to take her to a really great first date. And they're like, she loves bingo. It's the only way I'm pulling that move.
How about some knowledge nuggets?
Make me smarter, Chris Purple Haze.
The original Toy Story from 1995 was the first feature-length movie made entirely with computer imagery.
Mm-hmm. I remember that being publicized pretty hard at the time. And then you watched it and you're like, oh my God, nobody drew this?
Yeah. There's been one tender match in Antarctica. An American scientist in Antarctica used Tinder in 2013. Found a female scientist a 45-minute helicopter ride away. They both swiped right.
Well, you have some obvious things in common.
And she left Antarctica the day after they met.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Must not have went well.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know if it was a planned leave, but she left the next day.
I cannot be on the same continent as this guy.
That's the only choice I have. Gone. Sony was producing and selling Walkman with cassette players until 2010.
Really? Oh, that blows my mind. I don't remember being able to buy a cassette after early 2000s. 2010 is pretty tough. Oh, well.
Patrick Ewing almost went to the University of North Carolina. He actually would have been teammates with Michael Jordan.
Think about how dominant that college team would have been.
But there was a huge KKK rally during his visit there.
Whoa!
And he goes, nope.
No, thank you.
And went to Georgetown instead.
I can see why. I don't blame him.
The real name of the Chilean sea bass is the Patagonian Toothfish. They changed the name because it sounded more appetizing to America.
Yeah.
Chilean
sea bass sounds good. The Patagonian Toothfish?
Would you like that?
No, thank you.
There's your knowledge nuggets. First day of school.
It is, yes.
Do you know many back-to-school photo montages right now that look more like a Call of Duty character selection screen?
I don't know I guess I don't know what you mean exactly.
Apparently there's emerging trends. We've gone through like the fruit phase, the state phase, we go through little phases of naming kids things.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
There's Apple and all these.
Yeah, I see the state phase. Montana. Yeah.
We go through phases.
I get you now. Yes.
Well, now there's an emerging trend where we're naming kids after weapons.
Are we really?
Yes. Gunner, Wesson, Caliber, Shooter, Trigger, Blade, Cannon, Remington, Beretta, Colt, Ruger, Arson.
I think this
Dagger.
I think it depended where you lived. See, I believe this phase for the more rural areas has been a thing for a long time.
Yeah.
Quite some time. Because, hey, they like guns. But I didn't know everybody else was now catching up to that trend.
I think so. And a lot of people have come out like, what's the deal?
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool. And somebody else was like, well, it's not like you're naming your kid AR-15 or stealth bomber. Uzi.
Don't give them ideas, dude. There could be a first name Stealth, middle name Bomber anytime now. If there hasn't already been.
There actually could be. What's your name?
Stealth Bomber. Actually, it's pretty sick. I like it.
Greg is ready to win $1,000.
So what are you going to do with $1,000, Greg?
PlayStation 2.
Yeah, that's a fair answer. All right, best of luck to you, man. Here are the rules.
It is 10 questions in 60 seconds. If you answer all 10 correctly in 60 seconds, we'll give you $1,000. Now, any point during the questions, you're not for sure, you can say pass. We'll come back to it if there is enough time. Whatever the first answer is that you give us, that is the official answer we do have to take.
All right, buddy, are you ready?
10-4. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Your $1,000 minute starts in 3, 2, 1. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left-handed.
What alcohol is usually used in a pina colada?
Rum.
If you have 4 pennies and 3 dimes, how much money do you have?
34 cents.
In the movie The Wizard of Oz, what color is Dorothy's dress?
Blue and white.
Spell the word category.
Category.
What sport is Maria Sharapova known for playing?
Tennis.
Which country is known for its chocolate and waffles?
Belgium.
Which band is known for albums City of Evil and Nightmare?
Avenged Sevenfold.
The blue Swedish and Indian runner are both breeds of what animal?
Pass.
What chemical element has the symbol PB?
Lead.
Greg,
Okay, Greg.
you got through all 10.
Did. Just under the
I
gun.
passed.
You passed on one. You got 0 wrong.
Oh, my God.
0 wrong.
Yeah.
But you did pass on one. The blue Swedish and the Indian runner are both breeds of what animal? Do you even have a guess?
Blue Swedish Indian runner. A dog?
It is not. It's actually a duck.
Okay. Yeah, I would have gotten that one wrong, so.
Oh, man. So
Man.
close.
Otherwise, you aced the test, dude. Great run at it, Greg. No $1,000, unfortunately, but listen, we got a cool prize coming your way.
Yep, going to hook you up with a classic, vintage, old-school Rocktober T-shirt.
Awesome.
Hang tight for us, man. Everyone else, text the word minute to 417-659-9797 for your shot to play the $1,000 minute.
Are you ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Not every criminal considers their wardrobe.
Okay.
So it's unclear if this guy was going for some kind of Michael Jackson look or exactly what he was trying to do.
All right.
Police in Florida investigated a robbery where a gunman wearing a simple single glove made off with some gas or cash from a gas station last week.
Okay.
The man went in and used some sort of ruse to distract the clerk
Moonwalk, probably.
before brandishing a gun, demanding money.
Okay.
He got about $670. He ran off. The police have not found him yet, but the description is fascinating.
I'm intrigued.
Police say this smooth criminal was wearing one white glove, a tan sun hat, a white medical mask, a light green shirt, and black pants.
Okay. I don't know. I don't match well. It feels like some of that clashes. I don't know. I could be wrong. Anyway. And he's still at large?
Yes.
It's later day Michael Jackson with the mask on, I suppose, huh? I am curious if the glove was on his shooting hand or not. Is it a shooting glove? I don't know. I don't know if there's a purpose there or if it was just for stylistic purposes. Either way, it's a nice disguise you got going on there, but you still can't rob the store, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
There are aggressive baby names now that are becoming more common.
Sure.
Trigger, Blade.
Nunchucks.
And there are names that sound so violent they should be completely, I think, avoided.
Oh, okay.
Like the ones from my list today.
I see.
Maybe stay away from these. These are the top 6 way too aggressive names for kids.
All right.
The top 6 way too aggressive names for kids. Number 6, Deadbolt.
Yeah, I don't know that that's the right one either. Good.
Number 5, Nut Punch.
Yeah, me and my buddy Nut Punch are going to go to the river. Nah, that doesn't work.
Maybe it's a nickname. Number 4, Fang.
Only if you're a family of vampires. Does that one work, I suppose?
Number 3, Screwworm.
Very good. I like that.
Number 2, Knuckle.
Just Knuckle. I kind of like Knuckle.
Okay. Top 6 way too aggressive names for kids. Number 1, Elon.
Very good.
There's your top 6 list today. It is time for the topic bucket. We'll dig in, see what the topic bucket. Are you ready?
I am.
All right. Have you ever attempted to swallow toothpaste?
Purposely?
Purposely. While brushing teeth, I'm assuming. Not just like,
You could eat it.
I guess.
I don't think you can. I
It
don't think
says
you're supposed
swallow, not eat. So the question is, you're mostly a spitter, but have you ever attempted to swallow?
to. I don't think so, actually. I'm sure I've swallowed some, but it was more accidental.
Not on purpose.
Yeah, not like I brushed my teeth and just gulp. I've never done that. So I'm a no on that. Have you?
I think I have to be too. Like on purpose it feels wrong.
It does. It does. Although I assume a little bit wouldn't kill you.
No, you'd be fine.
But something about it.
I wonder if anybody has ever attempted to swallow toothpaste. Have you ever done that? Text us, 417-659-9797. We'd love to hear from you.
I bet you somebody has, especially those kid flavor that are less mint and they're more like sweet.
That tastes like
Bubble gum and
or-
stuff like that. I bet you somebody has.
That's probably pretty good. All right. What's the best book that you were required to read in school that you would read again by choice? Again, what's the best book that you were required to read in school, and what would you read, and you would read it again by choice?
Good question. I don't like talking about books because it shows my pure ignorance on anything past about 12 years old.
Okay.
I don't remember being required to read much in like specific books once I got into like high school. I was in college, but I didn't enjoy any of those.
Okay.
So I guess I'd have to go all the way back to, I think it was 5th grade. Hatchet. Do you know Hatchet?
I do not know Hatchet.
Hatchet's about a kid who was in a plane crash and now he's stranded in the wilderness in Canada.
Oh.
And he has a hatchet and he survives. It's like a survival story book. And my daughter just had to read it for school like last year.
Never
and I
heard
thought,
of it.
It's a good book. I mean, it's like a 5th grade level book, so it'd be embarrassing, I think, to walk around with now. But I guess that one,
Okay.
I suppose.
All right.
Do you have a book?
The shortest one.
Little Engine That Could.
I'm in. Whatever the shortest one was, that's the one.
97.9.
Here's a look at this weekend in, I shouldn't laugh.
Don't
Death.
laugh. This Weekend in Death.
It was a good weekend for the Grim Reaper.
Yes, once again, as usual, we say rest in peace to Shelley Farberis. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry. She was a famous actress. She was on Coach and the Donna Reed show.
Oh, Coach?
Yeah, she was from Coach.
Oh, I remember that.
Okay, so now you
It
know.
was a good show.
She passed away at 82. I know. I remember Coach. I don't remember her specifically. I'm sure if you look back, you would as well. Also, rest in peace to the football career of Mr. Nick Chubb.
Yes.
One of the most unfortunate names in
Yes.
all of sports, I think. It's a tough name.
Mr.
But
Chubb.
Mr. Chubb was a great running back for several years. He did
Until
go
his-
through some
that
injuries.
Nasty leg
Yeah,
injury.
yeah.
That nasty break where it just,
Never quite the same after that when you use your legs for power and speed and all those sort of things. But sayonara, Nick Chubb. Good luck in whatever's after football for you. Also, rest in peace to the North Star Theater. North Star. Did I say it right?
Nope.
Hollywood Theater. The one behind the mall.
Now we know why it's closed.
North Park Theater. Is that right? North Park Theater.
You've only lived here how long?
I don't know, almost 20 years.
Since basically it's been built.
I never called it by name because it used to be the only theater, It was just the Joplin Theater.
The North Star. We look for that. It's the brightest of them all.
And it's gone now.
Sorry.
Chris's dream of owning a theater, though, it could be a reality if he buys it. Yeah. So rest in peace, North Park Theater. And I'll add one more. Rest in peace to not knowing anything. Over the weekend, my daughter had a friend stay over with us, and they were in the back of the car, and I heard this exact question. Do snakes have beeholes? And I remember being 12 and thinking dumb things like that too.
Yeah.
I still do. But in 10 seconds, they had it Googled and they had an answer to.
So they had an answer.
Do
like
snakes have beeholes? And it occurred to me, kids will never walk around wondering anything ever again. By the way, snakes kind of have a beehole. They have like an everything hole. They're more like birds.
Yes.
So
they have everything.
They just have one hole, not multiple holes. They just have the one at the end, I guess.
Yeah.
Do snakes have beeholes? That was a real question I heard in my car over the weekend. And a valid question, I would add. I was like, I don't know the answer to that.
And then they had the answer in 10 seconds.
They sure did.
Instead, we would have been wandering around for maybe a year or two.
You just never find out, maybe unless you get an encyclopedia or something. Yeah. So there you go. That's This Weekend in Death.
Bad news for Buckcherry over the weekend. The tour bus of Buckcherry was involved in a multi-vehicle accident in South Carolina.
Oh, no.
Happened at 2 a.m. on Friday morning or Saturday morning. I-26, Spartanburg County. No one in the band or the crew was hurt. That's the good news. But a person who stopped on the highway and got out of their car apparently was hit.
No.
And has passed away. Buckcherry said, quote, tragically, authorities have confirmed that the collision that occurred ahead of our bus resulted in a fatality. Our thoughts and deepest condolences go out to the family and persons that lost their life. So the good news is nobody in the band was hurt, but unfortunately, and that can be dangerous in a lot of those cases where you get out of your car.
Yeah.
Because there's chaos going around and you could get hit.
Especially in the middle of the night like that, the dark and all that. Man, that's sad. And
so
it's really troubling. I am glad to hear that the band's okay and everything, but
it's surprising as much as these bands are on the road in tour buses, you don't hear about more crashes.
Hey, hats off to the tour bus drivers. I would not want to be driving something that size out there on that road, that maneuvers slower and stops slower, and the roadways are crazy.
And most of the time,
thousands of miles every year.
It's in the middle of the night.
Yeah, they do a lot of that overnight driving, tons of it.
So
it would, that's a tough job. So very thankless job too, but getting our shows to us all the time, hats off to those dudes. That's a dangerous work.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. A tornado hit New York City. It blew so hard, New Yorkers thought it was the Jets. The share of Americans who say they drink alcohol remains at a record low 54% for the second consecutive year, which ironically is driving alcohol company executives to drink more. Bret Michaels canceled the rest of his tour on the advice of his doctor, who advised him that he wasn't selling any tickets. And on September 8th in St. Louis, the Foo Fighters will open for AC/DC, or as it's being billed, Dad Rock Woodstock. This is not headline news.
Another round of the topic bucket. Are you ready, Bobby?
I am ready.
All right, topic buckets. What dead comedian would you want to see if they were brought back to life for one show?
I'm a big-time stand-up comedy fan, and there are a lot of possibilities. On answers there, but I know mine without a doubt. It's Mitch Hedberg. I love Mitch Hedberg comedy. Mitch died way too young, and the man amazed me with his skill and his brand of comedy, really, because he just was one of the dudes that he just had 10,000 jokes.
Yep.
Nothing was a built story that took a long time. It was just 1,000 little short jokes, and Mitch was the delivery and all that. By far, it would be him. Richard Pryor, I think, would be up there, too.
That's a good one, too.
What's your answer? I shouldn't have
mine
swayed
is, it's not. Robin Williams.
Good answer.
I always found Robin Williams to be hysterically funny.
Yeah.
And just a funny man. And I've never seen anything when he attempts, that at some point I'm going to laugh.
Sure. Of course.
I will laugh. And I never got to just see him live. So I think a chance to see him live, that's who I would pick.
George Carlin. There are a lot of good answers.
George Carlin I've seen twice.
Did you?
So I got to see him a couple times. Very much worth it. Mm-hmm. Glad I did.
Yep.
Because he was really good.
Oh, my gosh, I'm sure.
Richard Pryor would be a good one.
Richard Pryor's a pretty solid pick.
Yeah.
You can text in 417-659-9797. What's your answer? Mitch Hedberg is mine, for sure.
Robin Williams for me. All right. Next on the list. What will the Kansas City Chiefs record be this year? What will the Kansas City Chiefs record be this year? That's in the topic bucket. This, by the way, was sent in from somebody.
It was a text-in question, huh?
Dan said he wanted to know. So I threw it into the topic bucket. We luckily drew it before the start of the season. It's kind of preseason right now. So you got a better idea now.
Do we? They haven't won a preseason game yet, by the way. Not that I really put a whole lot of stock in that, but
they can kick field goals.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of these. You should go bet unders in the preseason football from what it looks like.
Yeah.
I saw some of the lines that set in the 30s and 40s. Like, these games are like 12 to 15. You know, like they're not that good. I would guess that the Chiefs will finish with 9 wins this season. It's probably could be generous in that regard. That'd be 9-8, I guess, right? 17 game schedule now. Math, hard.
I was like
9-8. I'll go 9-8. That I don't know, man. I'm looking at the schedule. It's tough. It's always tough. Because you get the Broncos twice and the Chargers twice. Those are 4 really hard games. They've got Seattle. They're gonna get now. They do have they get to play the Jets this year and
the
Cardinals and the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So there's 3 you got to feel good about. Mm-hmm. And then the Raiders, although they're on the path probably to being better, I would assume they're not going to turn it all the way around this year. So, yeah, I'll say 9 wins. They'll maybe split some of those. The Chargers series, let's say they win one of those. Yeah. All right. What do you got?
I got 10-7. I got them at 10 wins. And it's basically because they have a handful of games already. Half of those are they better win. If they don't win those, there's about 5 games. If they do not win those, they're gonna have it's gonna be more like 7-10.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, you got to figure you're not winning the Seattle game, Buffalo. Those teams are just better than them at this point.
There's some
and Denver.
But I think it's one of those that since they play some of those home and away, I think a lot of those they're going to split.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm figuring too. Okay, so we were close to thinking along the same lines. And then there are some of these teams, I don't know, are the 49ers, how good are they going to be? It's
hard on if they're healthy.
Hard to say.
That team every year depends on if they're healthy.
Yeah. So, and they don't have to play them till late in the season. So, if everybody's hurt, it may be a different deal.
Yep.
Hard to say, but I'm going to go 9-8.
I'm going 10-7.
We both have them with a winning season. Let's fingers crossed. Hope that's true.
Are y'all ready, kids?
Ha! What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
I really do hate to aspire to one day be a criminal.
You're not supposed to.
But I think I might pray every day that when I'm 70 or in my 70s, as cool, drunk, and horny as this guy.